Hey YouTube, so the Classic is back. This mower was on loan to a friend of mine for the past couple of years. He's moving, so he didn't need it anymore, so he recently brought it back to me, which is awesome because recently in the live stream, I've been getting questions from you guys on how to transition from a rotary mower to a reel mower. Some of you guys want that better height of cut, that more pristine, manicured look, but you're not quite ready to make the plunge into a powered reel mower. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the pros and cons of the manual reel mower of the SCOTTS 20-inch. I'm going to compare it against some of the other offerings in this space so you can decide which one is the best one for you. Let's get into it. Well, there you go, guys. The 20-inch SCOTTS Classic reel mower in all its glory. I really love this mower, guys. I'm really happy to have it back. I mean, I was happy to help my buddy out to let him borrow it to get his lawn in order, but kind of happy to have it back in the stables. Now, as far as questions you guys are probably asking, which manual reel mower should I go with? There are three options that I'm aware of. There is the 16-inch mower from SCOTTS, there's the 18-inch from Fiskars, and then there's this guy, the 20-inch Classic from SCOTTS. So of the three, if all you're looking for is a really, really quick answer is which one should I get this guy. If you want to know why, keep watching. So of those three mowers, the 20-inch is the heaviest. You probably ask yourself, well, why would I want a heavy mower? That doesn't make any sense. Like that's just more work for me to have to push a heavy mower around. The thing about a heavier mower is that the heavier it is, the better in contact with the turf it's going to stay, which is going to help you produce a better, more even cut. The problem with the 16-inch, which I've owned, and the 18-inch Fiskars, which I've not owned the 18-inch Fiskars, but I've talked to a lot of people that own them, is that you really need to slow down on your cutting speed, because if they start bouncing, again, it's gonna cut okay, but it's not gonna look that good. This guy's also 20-inch, so you're gonna get a little bit wider cut, which means less passes. So just in general, this is a superior mower to those in many ways. This guy's also cheaper than the Fiskars as well. The Fiskars is the most expensive out of the three. I think the 16 inches is slightly cheaper than this one, but this guy only goes for like around $139, $140 in most times that I find it online or at your local Home Depot. So as far as value for money and as far as producing the best quality of cut, this one is the one that I like. Now, as far as heights of cut go, what can you expect with it? The 20-inch comes set up for cutting heights between 2 inches to 3 inches by default. Now, this guy can go all the way down to 1 inch, but you are gonna have to make some adjustments. The adjustments you're gonna have to make is, if you look here, if we get in here on this plate, you'll see there that there's like a cover that holds the wheel onto the reel mower. Now, you're gonna have to remove that plate, remove the bolt that holds, it's just a single bolt that holds the wheel on the mower. And then once you do that, it's gonna allow you to pull this green plate that you see here opposite me off. Now you see these holes, there's like one here, and there's another one that's hidden. That plate allows you to set the base cutting height for the mower. So by default, it's set up to cut around, again, between 2 inches to 3 inches. But by removing that plate and then clocking it and then putting it back on, put the wheel back on, now you can lower the height of cut in the 2 inch to 1 inch range. So when it's set all the way to low, you can get heights of cut just above 1 inch, which is pretty awesome. As far as changing the height of cut, once you've got the mower set up, you see there I've got three options on that little lever. You've got low, medium, and high. It's really that easy to adjust the height of cut once you've got the static mapping done. As far as static, getting the plate where it needs to be. The one thing you have to be careful of is whenever you're changing the height of cut, there are two adjustment levers. So make sure that you get it set the same on both sides so you won't get anything an uneven cut. But really, outside of that, that's really all there is to it. As far as maintenance goes, this mower doesn't really require very much. I mean, literally all I would do with it when I was using it actively is after mowing, I would go and I'd rinse it off, make sure there's not like any grass that's left on it, because that can promote rust on the bed knife, rust on the reel, which is gonna shorten the life. So all you really need to do as far as maintenance of this guy goes is, rinse it off, blow it off when you're done, and you should be good to go. I ran this mower for a season and a half before I got my True Cut with really no issues whatsoever. So as far as sharpening, I've never actually had to sharpen the reel or bed knife on it. My buddy that had it, when he stopped using it, was still cutting great. So there are sharpening kits that you can get online for it as well. I'll link those in the description. But really, it's a very maintenance-free mower as long as you're only cutting grass with it. Now, as far as where you can get this, the nice thing is if you decide that, hey, you know what? I am off that rotary life, I'm about to get on that real mower life, you can pick one of these bad boys up today because your local Home Depot pretty much is more than likely gonna have one of these in stock. Every time I go to mine, they always have them. And if you can't find one at your local Home Depot, I'll also have links in the description where you can pick one up on Amazon as well if you'd like. As far as cost goes, these typically on Amazon, I wanna say are around $140. I imagine that at Home Depot it's gonna be comparable. So, you know, they're not that expensive. You get a great workout and they produce a great cut. You know, I am a big fan of manual reel mowers. Again, I used to cut all of this. You can take a look at the lawn. I used to cut all of that, you know, going around to the front. That equals about almost 12,000 square feet with this mower. It's kind of crazy. I don't necessarily recommend that you do that, but you absolutely can do it. Well, guys, that's really what I wanted to share with you guys. As far as you know, any other details that you guys want to know, definitely leave me a comment below with any questions you might have. I've also done a deeper comparison between this mower and the 16-inch that I did several years ago when I still had the 16-inch, and I'll have that in the description as well as a card up here that you can reference as well. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please like, share, comment. If you're not yet a subscriber, consider subscribing. I will see you guys next time. Have an amazing day.